Let's return now to Karl Schembri from the Norwegian Refugee Council, who is dealing with the situation in Mosul, specifically the humanitarian situation, as a result of the operation to take Daesh out of the city. Karl, many thanks for joining us again. We were talking about how you actually prepare as a humanitarian organization for this sort of problem where millions of or thousands of people are displaced from Mosul city. How do you prepare? What is the priority in terms of tents, water, food? What is it?
Yeah, the first priority is ensuring the protection and safety of the million or so civilians caught inside the city. And that is one thing that we appeal for the warring parties, the coalition, the Iraqi forces involved in this operation. They have to prioritize that on top of everything else, because that's the topmost priority, ensuring the safety of these civilians. Then, obviously, making sure we have enough shelter, enough places available for these people. Right now, we don't. We only have up to 60,000 places available, tents in the camp set up to be able to accommodate the displaced people that will start coming out of Mosul once the Iraqi forces enter the city. Once that happens, we are in the right now, our colleagues are in the process of constructing new campsites. There are new places being set up, but we are really racing against time. It's a massive undertaking. The sheer numbers of people who are being displaced, even before the actual final operation was launched just a few days ago. Some 100,000 people have been displaced in the build-up to the final assault on Mosul city, in the so-called Mosul corridor, in Kirkuk, in Hawija, in Gayara. So many families that I've met who were in areas under ISIS control and who had to flee, they are obviously relieved that they are safe and that they are still alive. But the more time passes, the more the needs will rise and the more our resources will be strained.
And presumably, Karl, not everyone can actually leave Mosul. There will be elderly, others who are afraid of being used as human shields. We're hearing reports of Daesh using people as human shields. Are you able to get access to inside the city and help people there?
That is indeed one of the biggest challenges and problems. Right now, nobody can access the city. None of my humanitarian colleagues, not the Norwegian Refugee Council, nor anyone else, can safely enter there. The moment active fighting starts happening in the streets of Mosul city, it will be even more deadly to try and do that. We need safe routes for people to come out and for aid to go in. And for that, we totally depend on the military components of this operation so that we can ensure the safety of civilians who can make it out. But as you said, the most vulnerable will be trapped inside. And even those who can make it out of the city, they are still trapped caught in this impossible dilemma. Do they stay where they are and possibly end up under the airstrikes and caught in the crossfire, or do they risk their lives trying to get out? Right now, as we speak, we know of nobody who has managed to flee the city itself in the last 10, 11 days since the operation started.
Karl, a very difficult situation. Many thanks for speaking to us here on TRT World. Karl Schembri from the Norwegian Refugee Council.